Welcome to my day in a life where I study French in France. So if you're wondering why I closed two doors, it's because I live in a studio, but my studio is in the apartment of my owner. I hope that makes sense. So basically I'm running late as usual, nothing new. But I've been going to this French class for the niveau avancé, that is C1 and C2 level, and I'm going since February. This is June end, and every single day from Monday to Friday I have this class, like every single day. I've not even missed one class, so this is very, I don't know, nostalgic for me. And today I'll show you like everything, how my class is, what do we do, sorry the traffic, but what do we do, how does the class function, what are the living arrangement like, and like there are a lot of options to have the accommodation, but now that I'll share with you by the end of the video. But right now let's just enjoy the class. This is the entrance. It's my favorite mirror. This is the entrance, by the way, but we have to go all the way up because it's on first floor. But look at this staircase, so cool, right? Actually for niveau intermediate and avancé, the class is for 3 to 4 hours, and then there are other activities.
J'ai fait un second chèque de l'alcool.
Toujours travail comme ça, et c'est aussi psychologiquement il y a beaucoup de stress quand tu utilises l'écran. Great time. So this is a cute balcony of our class, and I'm having tea, mental tea, parce que je bois pas le café, and so I drink the tea. So yes, that was a little coffee machine that we have, and we all take coffees or tea between the break. Is just for 40 cents, very cheap. And today's topic is so interesting, but I'll talk all about the class after the class. This is how the corridor looks when there's no one. And I actually got this because it's my last day. The screen where they post all the cultural activities with my photo. And this is the board of cultural activities that we have throughout the week. This week we have something interesting. Degustation de macaron. Home with a lot of souvenirs. Just to show you all around, there is like this little garden just outside the Alliance Française. So this is the building and this is the little garden, super cute. And every Monday we have pot d'accueil, that is the meet and greet with the new students over here in the garden. There's also like some concert that happens with our in-house people. Pretty, right? Okay, now let's go home and I'll explain you everything, how the class goes by, what we did today, and also what are the accommodations that you have when you study in France and learn French with Alliance Française or with a French school, and what was the costing, super important, and also what I got for the souvenirs, which was so nice of them to give me this, and I'm really content. Like, I'll share with you as soon as I reach home. I'm back home, and where should we start with? But just to give you a little clarity before, I have come here so that I could clear my DALF C1 level, that is my advanced level in French language. So I've already completed my B2 level last year and B1 and A2 level as well. So if you're an intermediate student or if you're an advanced student, then this course or this module of coming here, living in France, and studying French will really work out for you. And I've personally chosen this because I wanted to work on my communication skill and speak more with the native, understand them, know more about the culture. Because in India, I did had teachers, but it wasn't possible to speak whole day or get this experience, get this knowledge. And it's something so priceless, the experience, the knowledge that I've gained here. So let me break it down to you. I don't know how to express my last day, but anyway, I'll start with unpacking what I've got. So yeah, so I've got the macarons. I already opened it and ate half of it, but this is what a traditional macaron look like from Montpellier, which is here in south of France. uh, by the way, I don't think I told you, but I'm studying in Montpellier, which is in the south of France, and it's a beautiful, dynamic city. Everyone speaks French here, so c'est excellent pour pratiquer la langue française et aussi pour connaître la culture, la tradition, tout est excellent ici. And donc, the first way of communication is going to be in French, whether you go to any store or you meet someone. So it's great that you learn in a small town, but a dynamic town where you can actually find everything. Next, let's see. Next, this is the cutest. It's a card, but here I've got all the notes from each teacher they have written to me, and it's so cute for the memories. I think this is a very French way of saying goodbye and passing your sentiments. And the last one is the book. It's very interesting book. My teacher explained it to me that it has like a different meaning of how we think about it, and it's a beautiful book to read it. That's about the unboxing. And this is something the students get if you spend a lot of time here, and if you spend months here, you get very connected to the teacher, and then and also the whole equipe, that is the whole team. Also, yeah, one more thing, we only do it everything online, like everyone only use their laptop. Everything is given on your modules. Yes, so that's about the classes, and the next part comes the accommodation. So how much it is paid, how much did I pay to study here, and what is the general courses like. There are different kinds of courses, and I would recommend anyone who's coming here to either join intermediate or advanced, because those are the better ones. For beginners, it's just a 1 hour class, and you will not really like profit out of it more, because everyone who comes here already speak French. It's just the improvisation that you do. And yeah, so the price that I paid for the classes from February till June, that is around 5 months, with the accommodation. And just to keep in mind that I stay in a studio, which is usually the high priced. Course price and the accommodation price costed 6,205 euros. Okay, so this is what I have paid to live here, to study here. And yeah, cultural activities, some of them are free, some of them you have to pay, so it depends on you which one do you choose. I think I didn't spoke a lot about what kind of cultural activities we have. So the kind of cultural activities we have is dégustation de vin, dégustation de fromage. What do we have? Then you have guided tours of the city. God, that's my favorite. Boulangerie, by the way, is the best. That's called Maison Bonheur. So if you ever come here in Montpellier to have a French class, That's the bakery you need to go to. And yeah, what else do we have? Yeah, you have guided tours of the museums and of the painters, of the artists. Then you have the piquant game. Then you have a lot of other varieties, cooking class, etc., etc. But now that you choose an accommodation, there are different kinds of accommodation with Alliance that you can take, or with the French schools that you can take. Of course, we can talk more about it and get into detail, and each one has their own perks and each one has their own pricing. And yes, that's about it. The accommodation and the course, that's how it all goes about. If you want to know more about this whole process, or how you can come here and study in France, how you can prepare for your DELF exam over here, then you can just fill the form which is right below this video, where you can get a free consultation of how you can get on board this process and come and study here in France. Just to be very clear, this is for only and only someone who have cleared their DELF B1 exam or B2, which is better. Only if you have cleared DELF B1 or B2 you can come here, especially if you are Indian, uh, because the visa things get better for you. So that's what I would recommend, is your intermediate level or B2, that is encore mieux, much better. And if you belong to any other country, if you have learned French in your high school, and if you can pretty much understand and try to at least communicate, try to read and write, then also you can apply, because there will be a test, your competence test, that will be done here, and to see which level you fit in. And if you're willing to come and learn here, do your C1 level or B2 level in France, work on your communication skill, have an immersive experience, and enjoy the life of a French student in France, then and do fill the form. You can get a free consultation with me. The only criteria is you need to speak or understand a bit of French beforehand. So that is it from my side. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any more questions, please do leave them down below. And yeah, thank you. Bye bye. Merci.